Have you ever felt disconnected to society and the world around you? Then welcome to my life. You're just one of many introverted personalities who are seeking for their place in this world, who are desperate to find meaning. And I can tell you, your meaning, you won't find it in your 9-to-5 boring ass job, sitting at some desk, doing the same tasks over and over again. So, one of the biggest problems in our modern society is actually we have geniuses sitting in these kinds of positions. You guys are all geniuses. You are creative and you have a lot of untapped potential, but no one is seeing this potential and no one is there to get it out of you. And that is a huge problem. You have to do it on your own. But as an introvert, we often feel like society told us all of the cool stuff is reserved for the extroverted people, right? Founding a business, building a community, building a brand, all of the stuff. Oh man, you gotta be good with people. You gotta be good at networking, sales, socializing, be the most popular guy in the room to succeed. And these are the things that introverts believe, that society believes a lot of the time, and all of this is completely wrong. And I've spent a lot of time researching all of this, using my own story to draw conclusions from this, and I've spent a ton of work on figuring out this framework for you guys, and I want to drop all of this because that is my only goal with this video, actually, to help you guys tap into your creative potential, unlock the businessman and the independent version that is inside of you, and go into the world and make an impact, you know. So let's get this thing rolling. So there's a very quick background to my story. For me, I've been working in a job that I hated. An office job, a 9-to-5 job that has a lot of paperwork, that has doing all of the same stuff over again. But actually I realized I'm a very creative person and I went into the completely false direction. So I did a 180, I learned videography and I became self-employed. I threw away my job, the biggest risk in my whole life. I made like 2K a month with videos, so basically nothing if you're self-employed. And yeah, now I recently had my first 10K month. I'm not saying this to flex, I'm just saying to tell you, this situation for me, I'm a very introverted person. Talking to you guys, talking to the camera, recording without a script, I just have some bullet points, I'm talking freely right now. It's very challenging for me. It's challenging myself to get out of my comfort zone, which does not come naturally as an introvert. If you're interested in this career path or in a similar one, there can be a lot of things that can unlock your creative potential, then you're right, in the right place. So let's get into the framework. So first of all, guys, the first step is going to be unlock your personality and to reframe your identity. So I will call this reframing your identity. You have grown up to believe that you are an introverted person, that you are not suitable to become a businessman, to do business, to be self-employed, and to go out and do all of the things required. That is completely false. So let me repeat this. This is just something you have in your mind that was told to you by society. So there's a lot of conflicting voices inside of you, but this is completely wrong. And you have to rewire your brain and your identity to become more successful. So how can you do this? First of all, you have to implement some routines into your life. I cannot stress this enough. As creatives, as introverts, we often tend to be a bit chaotic. We dream about a lot of things. We imagine what it could be like to be successful, to have the first 10K, to be self-employed, whatever, but we never do anything about it. And that is a huge problem. It doesn't come natural to us, but we can learn it. So the first step is to write down everything that you feel like is keeping you away from becoming self-employed, from building a business. After you did this, you can go ahead and think about what are logical, simple step solutions to address these problems. So first of all, what you should do every single day is go ahead and step out of your comfort zone once a day. Do something that doesn't come natural to you as an introvert. So if you feel like you could never talk to a camera and record a YouTube video, tomorrow you're going to get up, pick up your phone, record a video, do 5 cuts and upload it to YouTube. It doesn't matter how it performs. You're just going to do it, to step out and evolve. So after you did this, guys, you are already one step closer to getting the personality traits you need to be a successful business owner. But this alone doesn't do much, of course. So what you want to do is focus on finding out what is your passion. So this is the second part of your first step of redefining your identity. Find out what is your passion and how can you make this a living. So if your passion is music, go ahead, write down, how could I earn money as a musician? If your passion is video and video editing, well, welcome to the family. So you have to find this out. For this video, I'm going to continue. Go ahead and use the example of a video production company and show you how this can be built. So the second step is going to be define your master plan, define your business strategy. And you might feel like, I cannot do any of this. I have to do sales. I have to talk to people that are out of my league, out of my comfort zone. I cannot do it. You're wrong. You can absolutely do it. So I'm going to show you on the example of becoming a video producer, becoming a video production company like I'm. You will go ahead, you will get the cheapest equipment you can use to produce videos. If you want, just write me a comment. I can tell you all of the setup I used to start video production. You only have to have like 1 or 2K maybe. Even if you don't have it, you can even use your phone to do this kind of work to start off. So it also works nowadays. So what you want to do is you want to take the first steps in building a reputation and building a portfolio. So if you want to do video production, you're going to go ahead and you're going to obsess about it. You're going to produce videos every single day. If you are not already doing it, you're going to create an Instagram account right now. The day you watch this video, look for a brand name. You're going to go to looker.com, which is a logo generator, and you're going to generate a logo for your business. You're going to screenshot this and voila, you have your logo. So after you have all of this stuff out of the way, don't waste a lot of time on this. It doesn't really matter. So after you have your Instagram set up, you keep working on the necessary skills to make it in the profession you want to use. Like I said, I'm using video production right now. You're going to keep posting your stuff. Get out there. Stop worrying about being good enough. Don't worry about it. It literally doesn't matter. There are millions of posts on social media every day. Just get your work out and just keep improving every day. That's about it. Don't expect the big money right away. That's a huge mistake. Master your craft, become good, and then go to the next step. So after you mastered your craft, you have built a portfolio of videos. And you might also have built a little bit of community, a little bit of brand, you know, all of this stuff. You're going to go ahead now that you have like 20 posts and DM 50, I repeat 50 potential clients every single day. You're not going to niche down. You're just like, okay, I'd like to work in, let's say I'd like to do videos for restaurants. You're going to text DM 50 restaurants every single day and ask them, hey guys, can I do some free content for you? I'm a new videographer, a new video production company, and I'd really like to get some references. Are you guys interested in great free content? And 80% probably are going to say yes if they reply. If they don't, just keep texting. And after you did this, at some point you will have free shoots. It's a guaranteed thing that you will have shoots. They will be for free, but no one will know. You're just going to act like these are your clients now. You're going to go there and you're going to film some B-roll of you shooting the stuff. You're going to get some pictures of you filming, doing work, and people are going to be like, hey, look, he's getting work, he's getting stuff done, and you're going to build the portfolio that you need. So after you do this, let's go ahead and get to step 3. And guys, and I cannot stress this enough, this step is really, really important. Without this step, there will be no business because you will be destroyed by your competition. So some context for this. I did work for years, low paid work. I did like 300 euros for 12 reels, 12 videos, whatever. And you don't want to be in this position, believe me. You have to build your offer. So building your offer is very important in marketing a business. Without building your offer, it won't work. So just go ahead, sit down, take a piece of paper, laptop, whatever, and think about what are my core strengths? What is in my portfolio right now? And what did the customers love? what brought good results to the customer, and what do I, as a creative introvert, want to pursue? What is my purpose? So after you identified this, then you can identify what kind of product you want to have, what kind of bundles, and what kind of audience you want to serve. Guys, an example would be for a video production company to say, okay, I am a social media production company now. So in order to fulfill my services, I'm going to offer a reel package of 12 reels a month and 2 YouTube videos. And that is going to cost, for starters, 1K a month. Okay, so right around your head, you're probably going to undervalue yourself. I can get 1K for my service. Believe me, you can get much more. So that is what you're going to start out on. 12 reels, 2 YouTube videos, 1K. There's a lot of value packed into this, and you're going to go one step further. To bundle this up, you're going to include scripts, strategy analysis. You're going to take ChatGPT and analyze the market, see what the competitors are doing in the niche, and learn of this. And you're going to include performance tracking and improvement of your videos. So basically, you're like a full service provider. After you delivered the videos, you're going to check in with the client. So yeah, this will be the first step to greatness. And you will also do this as, you can imagine it like a Netflix subscription just for video production. You're going to do this on a monthly basis for this client, and that has some huge advantages for you. You can generate cash flow every single month and get security for yourself. This is a very good example for a valuable offer. And of course, this can look very different, but you have to get your offer, your bundle straight. The fourth step, guys, and this one actually also incredibly important. So if you made it until here, this is my first YouTube video ever. If you like what I'm talking about, if you like what I'm into, this very much out of my comfort zone as an introverted person, just go ahead, support the journey, maybe click subscribe. If you're an introvert and you want to make it in business, you want to get out of this disgusting 9-to-5 job, join me and I will do my best to get you out of there. And I want this to be a great community of people who would feel left behind by society, to uncover their full potential. The fourth step, guys, after you created your offer, you have to market your offer, of course. So you've already been texting a lot of clients, right? So you already know about all of this stuff. So now what you're going to do now is you are going to step out of your comfort zone once more. I never said it's going to be easy, but that's just the way it is. Take your offer, take the portfolio, create some business cards for yourself, and I mean the small paper ones. So create some business cards with your logo on it, nothing special, and you will go to a relevant business exhibition or business fair in your area. So why am I saying this? Because this is actually one of the easiest methods to get clients. Oh yeah, you're introverted, but you can make it, I promise you. After the ball gets rolling, you're going to be more confident, you're going to start believing in yourself. And after you have one client, the others will come. The ball will start rolling and it will get faster and faster. Believe me, I know this from experience. I know it's not easy. As an introvert, it's not easy, but you can do it. You can just take a friend together with you. You can create some small business cards. Go there, talk to the firms, to the companies. Don't get into sales mode. Just talk to them in a natural way. Express how passionate you are about video production, about your customers and clients, and what your value is. And then give them your card and keep going. So you're going to collect leads and data. You're going to collect contacts. And after you're back home, you will go ahead and you will email and call these contacts, of course, preferably called, and pitch them your service. That is what you're going to do to get clients. So if you're like, oh my God, I can never do this. It's too much for me to start off. I just want to give up again. Start with smaller steps. So a smaller step would be to head to Instagram again, or to head to LinkedIn and try to do sales on these platforms every single day. So keep DMing, keep texting companies on LinkedIn, on Instagram, or even on stuff like Facebook. Go to groups, connect yourself, and do this every single day, and don't stop. If it doesn't work, just keep going. And at some point you're going to land a lucky punch. Usually it's always like this. You know, there's always a certain number after you crossed it, you're going to land your client, and then you suddenly have money. And with money you can reinvest, you get more references, So if you want to, and this is very important, emphasize the business value of your product. Nobody cares about how good your color grading is or how pretty your video is. They want results. They want to have money, return on investment. So emphasize how the clients you did for free are getting results because of you, how they have achieved something. It doesn't have to be money straight away. Maybe they've gotten an employee, a new employee. Maybe they've gotten a new client. Maybe they've gotten more reach or more audience on social media, which can also lead to more clients. Pitch them your service, do a small presentation of how your service looks like, and offer them your offer in full confidence. Do not shy away from telling your price. Just go ahead, state it, and you will close some deals, believe me. So the last step, guys, the 5th step is going to be, after you've acquired your first clients, your portfolio will get bigger, you will get more and more, it will stack up. So right now, what you want to do to really make it to a zone where you can live, to have enough money for living, you want to, what is called scaling. That I don't want to call it scaling. You know, we're passionate about the stuff we do, right? So for me, it's not scaling. It's more like building a better foundation for myself. So how are we going to do this? We're going to take the offer that we created. We're going to take everything we have, B-roll of yourself shooting, references for clients. You're going to ask clients for a reference video. Maybe they can tell a few sentences about how good your work is. Take everything you have in terms of social proof, put it all on your social media, and create a website for yourself on one page. If you know the tool one page, it's very simple. It's just like a tool set. You can build your own page there in like one day, no problem. And you're going to present your offer and your testimonials and who you worked with on that homepage, on that landing page. And after you create this landing page, what you want to do is the following. Film a small video of yourself in your city, in your local area, in front of a prominent building that is very much known. If you are in New York, please just take the Empire State Building or whatever. Tell about your business. Hey, I'm XYZ. I started this business and my clients are getting great results. I'm doing video marketing and I can get you new leads and new employees. Money, of whatever you want to say. No, it's not that important actually. You just have to communicate your value in terms of business very clearly and how you want to do it through video marketing. And after you got this video, you're going to use this as an ad. You're going to post this as an ad on Instagram and link your new landing page. And you're going to scale your business that way. You can only do this step if you have earned some cash, if you're comfortable in the way your business is running. But once your business is running and everything is covered, you have your equip and your cost of living covered, then go ahead, record a simple ad, throw like a small budget on this, maybe 600 to 800 euros a month, and let the ad get you new clients without doing anything new content. And that, guys, is going to be the way you can build your business. You can get to 10K a month like this very easily. You can you can raise your prices down the line from 1K to 3K. This is like a decent price, 3K for a content retainer every month. And you only need like 3 clients, right? And that's about it. It's simple thinking that way. So don't overcomplicate things. So if you are an introvert and you're on your journey to unlock your creative potential, to show everyone what you got, business is not reserved. Being self-employed, building a company is not reserved for the extroverted people. You can do it. And if you want to learn how, a lot of more content on this is going to come up. This was just the first video, right? I hope that we can be a community. And if you have any questions for me, if we can help you getting started in business as a video production company or anything else, just comment. And like I said, challenge yourself today. Get out of your comfort zone, start creating, and just try. If you're not going to try, nothing's going to happen. So please do that.